I'm actually kind of pissed off because that diff fluid looks so good. Oh my God. It's all over my phone and my camera. This stuff is a mess, guys. And what do we got going on today? I see some Bondo. What are you doing now?
Fixen China's pussy shit.
According to the man, China, you're a bitch. All right, so let's start with the tippy top. So first of all, this thing was leaking last time you seen it. Now this thing's got $200 committed gaskets. And if you leak again, you're getting sold. Long story short. So motor has been cleaned. You had to pull the heads off and pull the coolant out of the cylinder just because it leaked and yada, yada, yada. Drain the oil. Got new oil in it. Not yet. Got the heads on, intake manifold, new gaskets on everything. Got it all cleaned. Re-cleaned the heads a little bit too on the bottom side. So that's for here. Over here, we have new radiator that's electric fans because we don't like clutch fans. So he is over here finicking with one of these things because China, as he said, you're a bitch. And you know what I'm saying? You think you got some big pipe, but you don't. Anyways, so he's fixing it, making it to the right size where you guys, you know, relied. Anyways, over here for the 55, he's doing some Bondo work because, you know what I'm saying? What's a 55 without Bondo? Anyways, as we go over here, if you've noticed, she's a little bit lower in the rear, isn't she? Well, that's because axle flip kit, baby. Yep, we installed it. We got the rear done already, so the rear's all done. I gotta put the front ones in. And, oh, we got the new fuel pump in. Got a new fuel sending unit and pump. Bed's almost ready to go back on. And yeah, I think after we get this thing situated, maybe another second start.
Ooh.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, second start, baby. We're doing burnouts again. Look at that. Huh. When China meets America, look what happens. It works. ¿Qué? ¿Está saliendo así? Good to go? One more time. Fuck you, China. ¿Verdad?
Yeah.
So we got the transmission cooling hose on, so that thing worked for now. We'll see. And now we're gonna install this brand new, super beautiful. Why is it like a little bit higher here and más para abajo aquí?
Okay.
The fans. Huh?
China.
Huh. One more time. Look at this. Look. Fuck. Oh, a little bit of silicone. Oh, that's my heater. Good thing it's Florida and I don't need it. All right, so she's nice and full now. New oil filter. Oil's going next. So this is party rock to the part 2. Alex says we're doing burnouts tonight. He said that bitch is good. That gasket is going nowhere. He said $200 for gaskets, huh? He said we're getting 2 tune sessions next weekend, you know? That's what's happening. Bella! Look at that, the lunch lady's coming. Opening your lunch lady. Zoom in.
Huh?
Wow. Bella. The motor's all done. For the most part, everything's all wrapped up. She's got an intake now. She has the fans wired up. So we did the wiring. We got the sensor for the trigger. So it'll turn on at 180, turn off, or some shit like that. It'll turn on and off. Got the condenser put on and all hooked up. So everything is pretty much wrapped up here on this end. Interior wise, nothing is in this bad boy whatsoever. She does start first try. I'll give you a little preview on how she sounds. Look at this, first try, cold. So she does start. She starts up, she sounds good. She idles, she just really needs a tune. She's got to get tuned some way. The O2 sensors aren't plugged in as of right now, so that can be one of the culprits. So got to get the O2 sensors plugged in, so I ordered a Y pipe. It'll be here this Saturday. So once I get the Y pipe in, then I can connect the O2 sensors, then I can get it taken to get tuned. Because when it gets in drive, it gets a little funky, reverse is funky. It idles okay, but it dies on itself. And the only reason why it starts and idles right now is because there's a vacuum line unplugged. That's where that's at right now. She's all running, she's all good for what I know. She is lowered down. We did the 3.5 kit on this one, is same thing as Alex's. I didn't film it just because we've already made a whole video on that, but she does sit pretty good. At least on mine, I did the front. So I did do the front springs, and she sits pretty nice. I like how she sits. I took all the stickers off in the back, got the roll pan installed. She's also registered, and she has insurance. So basically, long story short, this thing has physically 2 other things I can do. Literally, the one thing I've been wanting to do is check and drain, check, and filter, I guess, the diff fluid, which is what we're gonna do today's video, and get a tune. So in this video, I just wanted to give you kind of an update where the truck was, but then also show you how to change the diff fluid, because I've watched like 5 videos online and it seems pretty easy. So we're gonna do that today. All right, so now I'm underneath the car, and as you can tell, that's the diff. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. This is the diff, and god dang, this is a tight space right now because it's lowered now. But anyways, what I need to do is take off all of these bolts, and this is the drain plug. I just found that out, so that's a seal, not a screw. So long story short, I'm gonna take all these bolts off, I'm gonna drain it. I have my pan right here. Little mini tripod sucks. This is so hard filming one by myself. Well, now that I opened it, I'm actually kind of pissed off because that diff fluid looks so good. It's nice and golden brown, and I didn't even need to do any of this, but we're here now. So I got the diff fluid cover loose. I had to just crack it off, got all the bolts off, and that fluid is like golden, like piss now. But you know, we're here now. So this diff looks like it's been either reused or maybe they got it at a junkyard before and they replaced the diff. This diff looks great. Everything inside looks good. There's no metal shavings in the oil. It didn't look glimmery. The cover itself looks good. So now what I need to do is take this cover and all these bolts and go wash everything off. Get all this silicone off of the cover in the back, because now it needs to be resealed. So now what I need to do is scrape all of this silicone off. Gotta wash these bolts because look, it is just caked in silicone. And yeah, we're just gonna go from there. I got this blade, and I'm just gonna now cut off all of this excess RTV, and I need to get this clean as possible. So what I'm doing is just literally cutting off chunks like this and just getting it off the cover so I can re-gasket it. Once I get the chunks off, then I'll get the wire wheel, and then I'll really be able to get this stuff off. There we go, we got the spray down brake clean. I need to get this seal out of here so I can refill it. That's what I need to figure out, how to get this bad boy out. Because without getting this out, I have no friggin' clue, brother. But first things first, we're gonna paint. Then what we need to do is get this wire wheel and start just... Alright, cool. So I got the brim of this all cleaned up. On the inside, got all the RTV and sealer off and whatever the hell else. Now the fun part. The outside. Because boy, this thing is crusty. Especially if I want to paint this, I gotta do this. Oh my god. It's all over my phone and my camera. Ah! My camera is completely drenched in oil and bits like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all this and I'm gonna bring you guys back. All right, so now I got the diff cover painted. I put a first layer of some of this stuff that I did the chassis with. So I did my whole underside of the chassis and top side of the chassis with this undercoating layer. So it's like texturized, so when water hits it and stuff like that, it won't ever rust again. So did one coat now, light coat, let it dry, then I'll come back and hit it again for another coat. All right, this thing is dried. I sprayed it, looks great. I use that undercoating stuff. It works really well actually. So this is dry. Got the bolts cleaned, they're already underneath. Cleaned off the surface with a rag with some gas and a scraper, so that's all cleaned underneath. Now is my time of favorite times, RTV. So we have to make a gasket for this thing. So I'm gonna pull this off. So this is something you kind of just, what I'm doing is I'm just making a layer of this stuff, because when I get it all laid down, then I'll, with my finger, spread it all across. All right, now I got this all laid. Do is you take your finger that's supposed to be clean and you just kind of You try to stay away from the holes, like where the threads go. Get around it, but you want to stay kind of away from it, because if you press, you're gonna just be pressing material in to the pan, and you don't want that. This stuff is a mess, guys. Just taking some of the spots that might have just a little bit too much on it, spreading it all around. It should look something like this when you're done, but I'm on a time constraint, so let me go install this real quick and then I'll show you when I put it in. I'm just gonna put the bolts in and put everything hand tight. You let it seal and dry, then you torque down. All right, so we're continuing this video. This video has been all over the place. This is probably like 2 weeks after I filmed. It's been about a week since we last picked up on the diff. I was changing the diff fluid. The diff is done now. We got the RTV that we put on. I stripped one of the bolts, patched it with some RTV, fucking send it. But yeah, this video's been everywhere. We haven't dropped in a while either, so there's just been a lot of things going on in the back end. Sorry about that, but we're gonna get to it. But the truck is done. Just want to let you guys know, the truck is done. I'm gonna show you right now because there is a new surprise on there. But we do have, boom, look at the truck, baby. We have the new wheels. We got chrome wheels. We got the roll pan installed. Sticker combo, obviously. We got the chrome little side mirrors. These do have like little motors and stuff. We got the front bumper installed. Look at that. If we do decide to go here on the inside, oh my God, an actual dash. So we got a new dash, brand new dash, $300 fucking. Same one as Alex. And we got a new dash bezel. And then I also got, you know what I'm saying? We got Bluetooth in this hoe now. So we're done. I mean, it's done. It's been a long process trying to get this thing together and put it together and yada, 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 but she's good. We could look under the hood here too. She's been put together. We got all the wheels. We got all the stuff. She drives for the most part-ish. I got an intake. We have a coolant overflow reservoir. Y'all didn't even hear the best part. We got the best part right here. So we got a little new horn installed. Yeah. For the most part, she's pretty much done. The last thing that I'm missing is a tune. So I really need a tune on this thing. It runs. Let's give her a cold start. I haven't started her. Actually, I'm about to go take her to get us some gas, because she kind of low. She does not like being cold. She does not like being cold. Got to give her a little. But yeah, she's pretty much together. I mean, who would have knew, huh? Got the first fill up. I don't even know how much it's gonna cost. Hopefully not that much. Oh my God, we're already at $60. But yeah, this is gonna conclude the video build for the Ram truck, brother. A Ram fucking truck. Appreciate you guys for sticking with me. Oh my God, it was $70. Sticking with me through this process. And yeah, till next time.